me. I'm the host of the show. It's the Infinite Shitwheel of Chaos. Haha. Time to do that. Time for that. How about we do that now? It's a game show and it's crazy and everybody dies at the end. I made them sign a thing that said they have to die at the end. Sorry guys, you're all gonna die at the end. I'm gonna introduce all the people who are gonna die later now. Everybody, please welcome a good friend of mine. Oh my God, he's wearing a soccer shirt. What's the deal with that? Bates, everybody. Hey, what's the deal with your soccer shirt, Bates?
I was just watching a soccer game, and when I watch soccer games, I like to wear the jersey to pretend that I am part of something.
Hell yeah. Are you one of those big, like, FC guys?
Yeah, something like that. My team just beat Seattle, and I'm on an Oakland. I'm on a Portland show now. So
should I say hell yeah to that?
You're supposed to hate Seattle. You're supposed to hate Seattle.
I'm supposed to hate. Okay,
because you're in Portland.
Because I like the Portland team, who is the Thorns.
The Thorns is the ladies' team.
That's the only one I care about.
The Timbers is the boys' team.
Oh, okay. The Timbers? That doesn't sound right. I believe you, but that doesn't sound correct.
They have a guy with a chainsaw who saws a log whenever they score. It's great.
Okay, you know what? That does sound right. I'm going to introduce our next contestant, Danielle Porter.
Hi.
Hi, Danielle.
Hello.
How do you feel about soccer?
I could care less about soccer, but I have been to a Timbers game where I was like supposed to get people to purchase raffle tickets, and I just yelled 50-50 raffle over and over again. So.
Hell yeah. Did you watch the guy saw a log?
No, but I heard it.
Oh, because it's right. Yeah.
I was trying to get people to buy raffle tickets because it was for the children.
I think that they should really go all the way and say no to the chainsaw and have like two guys with like the really big saw so that it takes like a minute and a half to do it.
That's the honorable way to do it.
Yeah.
Have it be like competitive timber sports in the middle of a soccer game.
Yeah.
You gotta have a thing inside of a thing.
Oh man, I know a girl who does competitive timber sports, and it's crazy. It's crazy to watch.
So cool.
So fun. Anyway, Erik Germ is also here. Erik Germ, how do you feel about competitive timber sports?
I went to go see a competitive timber sport event one time, and the mascot was a little dude playing soccer. And every time they did a cool thing with a log, he would come out and like kick the ball.
Do a bicycle kick.
Yeah, exactly. I played soccer. Are they seasons? I played one season of soccer in like 6th grade, just to say that I did.
I played soccer for like 6 years from like when I was a little kid. And I was bad at it the whole time. I was like horrible at soccer. And then at a certain point I was like, do I have to do this? And my mom was like, oh no, I thought you wanted to do this.
We thought you loved soccer. Nobody wanted to tell you were really...
Everybody knew that I was really bad.
What was your team?
A secret.
What team were you on? Do you remember?
Let's see. I was on the Wildcats. Ooh. And then I was on the Patriots, which
interesting.
Questionable.
It's also interesting because it was like a middle school team in California. So like,
did it just have the cover of that Mel Gibson movie?
Weird choice. Yeah, it was.
It was around the time that
Mel
came
Gibson
out.
Was our goalie actually?
Cross promotional. We were the Blast. That was our team's name, the Blast.
All right, and here comes our referee / in charge of the rules. She's the rules lady, Overreactor. Here she is.
Hi, it's me, Overreactor.
She's here. She'll be in intermittently to challenge me on rules, to just generally let me know what for, and then I'll probably just say, well, that's the rule is different now because I'm the judge, Judy, and executioner in this world. I
And
get
then
to
I'll
make
fix it.
decisions. She just keeps track of them.
Just above Danielle, I see Calvin, famous for inventing Calvin Ball, where the rules
Oh, yeah.
change every time and they're never the same.
Exactly. Oh yeah,
I
you
picked
know
up-
what? You know what? The Infinite Shitwheel of Chaos is very inspired by Calvin Ball. I think I literally the mouse pad that I'm using is
Aw,
Oh yeah.
the
I have that
Essential.
book.
Hobbs.
That
too.
comic book.
It's hardback.
Oh.
That's
Pretty
You're
cool.
a
Pretty big
fancy
deal.
kid.
Yeah, that's right. I have a hardback Essential Calvin and Hobbes. I really want to get the big, you know the big box set that's like
Yeah.
30 of them. I really want that so badly.
So
But
I have the essential Calvin and Hobbes as well, but mine is paperback. Is mine therefore somehow less essential than yours?
yes,
Wow.
Yes,
So
it
if you
is.
spill on a paperback, it's dead. If you spill on a hardback, only the cover's bad.
yeah.
True.
And also probably my parents paid more for this than you did for yours is the main difference.
Probably.
I also have I have all of them. I love Calvin and Hobbes. It's my favorite. Anyway, let's start the clock, shall we?
There it is.
That's the first thing that happens in the game is I start the clock, and it's a big to do. See, like a big exciting to do. There we go.
Wow.
It started.
It's official.
Reminds me of Back to the Future, the DeLorean readout.
Okay, it's similar to that.
Reminds me of a
Just knew that
stopwatch.
It is, in fact, a stopwatch. Vclock. Hey, shout out one time to vclock.com/stopwatch for
So my
for
answer
really
was
making all
wrong.
this possible.
Danielle's was right. Does that mean that points are awarded now?
Not yet, because we don't even
correct
know how many points everybody has, and that's where this comes in. The finite points wheel of order. This we spin this at the beginning of the show just to see how many points everybody starts with. So, ooh. Yeah, I could do new lap. Let's do a new lap.
Now, do you want to go over the parameters regarding cheating?
Oh yeah, the parameters regarding cheating are cheat as much as you can. If you can think of a way to cheat a game that I explain, do it. Do it as quickly. Cheat early, cheat often, as they always say.
So long as it's within the rules that have been established.
So long as it's within the rules, cheat as much as you can.
I actually did steroids right before the show started.
Hell yeah. As long as there's not a rule against it, break every rule that you can. Anyway, who wants to spin for points first?
I'll go.
Okay. I don't know. Here we go. Oh. 400.
400.
That's pretty good. That's a
Not
pretty
too
good place
shabby.
to start. I'm gonna go with Erik next, unless Bates has a problem with that.
Nah, I'm good.
Cool, perfect.
A bug got in here, so I'm keeping my eye on it.
Oh,
Ooh, I squeaked one by.
hell yeah! All
You know
right,
what they
and this
say,
is-
almost as good as 400.
Come
I've
on,
heard
big
that.
money, big money.
no whammies.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh,
What is it? Wow, hold on a minute. Get the
Close.
microscope out.
really close. I
I have
think
questions.
the computer knows what it's doing. All right. This is going to be
Alright.
a good game. This is the first game that there hasn't been a major disparity in points at the very beginning. So it should be interesting. Let's get it on and also popping, shall we?
So excited.
Can't wait.
Ovary,
Yes.
Is
I'll see
it
you soon.
Poggers?
Bye.
Make sure
I'll
to
be ready
wave
to
me.
take the rules.
Make sure to wave me down if there's any discrepancies.
You got it.
All right, let's go ahead and spin the wheel for the first time. This is a big spin. We do have to wager points first. The first round is just a straight across the board wager. At the end of the round, you either win the number of points you wagered or you lose that number of points.
Shoot.
Bates, you wanna lead us off here?
Yeah, I'll wager 150 points.
150. Danielle?
50.
50. Ooh, conservative. Erik?
151 points.
Oh.
Ooh.
Someone's taking a big swing in the first round.
Price is right in it.
Playing the Price is Right game with Bates. Here we go. Even though you have the least points to work with, right?
Wait,
so you're
what?
not really Price is Righting it.
Look,
Anyway,
points, numbers.
let's spin. Spin the wheel. Oh, perfect. First game right out of the gate. It's a game that I like to call Seduce or Hunt for Sport. Here's how this game works. I will present to you two celebrities who are in the trending tab on Twitter right now. And you have to decide which one you would prefer to seduce and which one you would prefer to hunt for sport. And then you have to explain how you would go about doing that. Now, the reason that this game exists is because everybody's played Fuck, Marry, Kill before. The problem with Fuck, Marry, Kill, in my opinion, is that marriage doesn't matter. And that's it. That's the only problem with that game. Anyway, let's go. Let's do Seduce or Hunt for Sport. Here are the people in the trending tab on Twitter right now. Nathan Fielder and Bob Odenkirk. Now, Nathan Fielder has been trending for 4 weeks straight, 5 weeks straight at this point, because his show is good and people hate him for it. And Bob Odenkirk, as it turns out, is kind of a foot guy, and people notice that he's following a bunch of foot fetish things on Instagram, which is fun. I don't know why anybody cares, but it's fun. So,
Yeah. Don't yuck his yum.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to position myself where the sunlight is not directly washing out my face. I think I found it.
Okay. Bates, Seduce or Hunt for Sport. Nathan Fielder, Bob Odenkirk.
I'm seducing Bob Odenkirk. One, I'm a big fan. Two, I have really large feet, so if he's a size queen, I'm in.
Hell yeah. And so, I mean, that's a really easy, that's how you would seduce him. But Nathan Fielder, on the other hand, this is, it's been fun because the last time that we played, Nathan Fielder was also one of the contestants. And I feel like hunting Nathan Fielder for sport is maybe the most difficult thing in the world.
Yeah, he's got cameras everywhere. I think he needs to be hunted for sport. I really like his show. I really appreciate him, but the man is a menace. And
he can
it
change
has
his
to be
face.
dealt with.
I mean, there's still 4 episodes left in the season of The Rehearsal.
I thought there were only 2. I thought it
possible.
was 6.
Oh, maybe there's only 2. But what I'm saying is it's entirely possible that one of those episodes is built around him being hunted for sport.
That's true. I could
seems
see
like something
him.
he
I
would
could see
pick.
him arranging that.
And they're doing it for real,
How
like not a bit.
would you circumnavigate his obvious knowledge of how he's dealing with the world? Like he's got it all down. You would try to hunt him, and he would say, "Yeah, well, I already practiced being hunted by you."
That's true. That's true. I think I would have to go like a layer deeper. I would have to practice for him practicing being hunted by me, and then maybe even a layer below that. And I think eventually my method would be posing as some sort of struggling actor who needs a role on something, and for whom HBO would be a huge break, even in a very small role, such as one of the people who pretends to eat chicken fingers on his current show. And then I would probably just physically overpower him because I'm a lot bigger than he is.
Is that all right? Yeah, all right.
You can hunt with any weapons, or my preferred version of the most dangerous game is to hunt with no weapons, because then it's fair.
Just body slam the fucker.
Yeah.
Use your nails.
You say he's
Danielle,
got cameras
Seduce
on him all the
sport.
time. That could be used as an advantage because he's focusing on what's going on there. You can come up behind him.
Oh, this is a good point from Miel. He's Canadian, so he would surrender immediately. That's possible. That is a major possibility.
I just love Bob
Danielle, what do
Odenkirk's face.
He's got kind eyes.
I just
He
love
does
looking
have
at him.
eyes. You know what? I'm realizing that we might run into a similar problem that we had last time.
Where we
Whereas
fall in love
last
with both of
time
them.
it was Nathan Fielder and Zendaya, and nobody was especially interested in hunting a young woman for sport.
It's fair.
And I've now realized that I have a similar problem because Bob Odenkirk is just like a kind old man.
Why do you keep murdering people who don't deserve to be murdered, Clancy?
Well, see, the thing is, nobody so far everybody's gone with the obvious. Let's not do that choice. But we'll have to see.
I think Clancy's just telling us he really wants Nathan Fielder to be hunted for sport.
That's one.
Yeah, we're
thing.
not going to do your dirty work for you, Clancy.
The other thing is, I'd like to find somebody in these groups that people would feel okay. Like, if it had come up last week, it probably would have been Taylor Swift. And I would argue that Taylor Swift has enough power and agency in her life at this point that it's kind of like safe to say you would hunt her.
But it's also going to be hard to hunt her. Like, if you hunted down Taylor Swift, like, her fans are going to murder you.
Yeah, you've got minions to get through before you get her. Mini bosses.
There's Swifties everywhere.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like she's got hands. I think she could smack you up real good.
She's got hands, she could throw them.
I think she has to, like, be self-defense at this point, like, with everything in her life. Like, she could probably take all of us.
I think the only way to take down Taylor Swift with the Swifties is you have to align yourself with the Bayhive, and then maybe you're okay.
Oh yeah.
That or seduce her and then break her heart.
Well, then she'll just write a song about you.
Right, yeah. And then she
Make
becomes
millions
more powerful
of
than ever.
Yeah.
No, you're right. There's no way. She wins. But then at the same time, you're one news headline away from like a Martin Shkreli popping up one of these times, and then the answer's obvious.
Danielle, what are you thinking? I assume you're gonna seduce Bob Odenkirk.
Actually, I'm going to seduce Nathan Fielder.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Here's my reasoning for it. I've been seduced while watching Nathan Fielder, and I think it would be a good story to tell him.
Oh
I
yeah,
think he'd be into it.
that might work.
Yeah.
Actually, I do. He
I
does
think
seem
that's
like a
cute. I
person
think
who's
it's fine
very
that
into
we
his
have
own
that.
stuff.
I think he's attractive. But like,
You're not wrong to think that. He is a very attractive man.
yeah. And I like his subtle tone. Like his tones are so gentle. It's like you just want him to tell you a bedtime story.
What? Okay. So how are you hunting Bob Odenkirk? I mean, this one's not hard. This is kind of a softball.
My main reason for wanting to hunt Bob Odenkirk is because he willingly chose to be on How I Met Your Mother.
Wow, yeah.
So
He probably auditioned for that part.
he probably did. I mean, he did a lot of guest appearance. Like, I've seen it. He's done a lot of guest appearance. That was the first time I saw Bob Odenkirk. That's a weird thing. Like, I should have seen him in so many other ways.
You could have. He's been in a lot of stuff.
Exactly. I would say hunting, I would maybe get some nice candies or something and, like, offer them to him with drugs in them. I don't know.
Yeah. Poison Bob Odenkirk.
Poison Bob Odenkirk, yeah.
The man's got heart problems. It wouldn't take much.
Just give him like a cough drop or like a lozenge and be like, it's sugar free, Bob.
Sugar-free Bob.
That's the brand name of the lozenge.
Erik, how are you going on this? How do you like to vote?
Oh boy. I started this off saying I wanted to seduce Nathan because I met him in real life, and I've been chasing that high ever since. So seduce Nathan and take out Odenkirk.
Yeah.
Love Bob Odenkirk, but he's losing this fight.
What's your move? How do you get in Nathan's pants?
How do I get in Nathan's pants? I've seen Nathan for you. I've seen, what revs his engine. I just study. I study up and I apply that. Like a fighter studying up for their next fight. You got to watch all the squared circle fights before that, so that you know what's coming before they do. That's how I approach that. And Bob Odenkirk, I don't know, just like run him off the road in traffic.
Hit him with a
I feel like
shovel.
it's again not hard.
Doesn't seem like it would be very hard. It doesn't seem like he has like bodyguards or anything. He's just kind of around and frail.
Yep.
Nathan strikes me as like if you like just like said a line from his show, he'd be like, "Continue."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Telling you
Like
love
I
him.
said, he definitely seems like a person who likes his own stuff. Here's the thing. I'm gonna give the round to Bates because you guys are monsters for killing this nice old man. How dare you? And also, Bates has had the best seduction method. Having big feet, and Bob likes feet. I
want to say that round was handed to Bates. All the pieces fell into place.
It was footed to him.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Nailed it. Nathan's reaction to any seduction attempt would be, "Oh, okay."
Except his would be more like, "Oh, okay."
Oh man,
was seducing me.
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay, you're seducing me.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
All right.
Cool, perfect. Let's head into the next round. But before we do, it's time to let's look at the points. Bates is up in the 550 range. Danielle still up there. Conservative approach. Smart decisions. Erik took a big swing.
Hubris Germ.
Old flew too close to the sun, but there's a lot of rounds left. So here's how this next round works. Everybody makes a wager, the same as the first round, but at the end of the round, whoever wins gets the points everybody wagered. So Erik can make up a lot of ground in this round if he plays hard. And he might play hard. It's hard to we gotta find out what the game is first.
Is there any other way to play?
Okay, here we go. The Great American Novel. This is a good game. Here's how this game works. We're writing a book.
Hell yeah.
So we just sort of have to all that we need to do is outline the second chapter of this book. So let me tell you what happened in the first chapter.
Is it funnier if you don't?
What's that?
Is it funnier if you don't tell us?
Yeah, that might help. I'll just good. Yeah. That's a good way to do this. So let me just do this. All that I will tell you is that the protagonists are Gooby Gary, who is a floating parallelogram with wibbly arms.
It's like kite-shaped.
Yeah, like kite-shaped, exactly. And the other character is named Katrine, and she is a ghost lumberjack, a lumberjack's ghost.
Wow.
Wait, I guess Lumberjane? She's a lady who jacked lumber and died.
Lumber-filled episode tonight.
Lumberjill.
Very, very lumber-pilled. So what's gonna happen?
What happens?
We need to wager first.
Oh yeah. Wait, did you? Oh yeah. Yeah.
The wager alarm's going off.
I'm winning, so I want to keep this thing going.
Yeah, since Erik is pulling up the rear right now, I'm gonna say he has to wager first.
What'd you call me?
Pulling up the rear. That I'm gonna say that's the champion's advantage in this game, is that you get to wager last, so you can hear what everybody else is doing.
I will wager 1 Clancy Funbuck.
Oh, you're wagering something that isn't even a point.
Well, I mean, whatever the points are.
Oh, you're
In my
wagering
head,
1 point.
They're Clancy Shitwheel Funbucks.
Okay, I actually we haven't decided on what a name for the points are. What about like pissies?
Pissy points?
Come rocks. Rocks a cum. They're like it's like cum that is like you know when one wood is like underground for a long time and it turns into a rock, it's like that.
Yeah, petrified.
What about coins we get for doing bits? We call them bitcoins.
Yeah, wager 1 cummies, please. A single cummy.
All right, Danielle, how many cummies would you like to put up?
I'm gonna continue to be frugal and go with 10.
10 cummies. Bates, you got a lot to play with.
I'm gonna be somewhat conservative. I'm gonna wager 50 cummies.
Wow.
Conservative.
Uh-oh. Looks like we got a point of contention from Overreactor. Overreactor, what do you got?
Hi, I want to make sure that they know the rules of this wagering round. That it is the crime pays. Winner of this round takes all points wagered.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to stick it to whoever wins by only giving them 1.
Oh, I see. All right. Thank you, Ovary.
You're welcome.
Okay. Well, now that we got our wagers in, let's write a story. We're sort of just like outlining it, and then I'll flesh it out later.
Mm-hmm.
So let me tell you where everybody is. They are in a cottage, and the ghost just came through a wall, and Gooby Gary is on the other side of that wall, and that's all we got. Oh, also it's like an erotic romance novel, if that helps. That was the decision that was made last time.
And what's the other character after Gooby Gary?
Katrine, Ghost Lumberjack Lady.
Thank you. All right, so a ghost came through the wall where Gooby Gary and another ghost is.
Yeah.
Okay.
That little fucker just blasted out of the wall.
And it looks like Gooby has tentacles too.
Tentacles? Well, he's got like wibbly arms. They're like twirly whirly, you know?
Wibbly wobblies.
Yeah.
Like a wacky waving inflatable tube man.
Yeah, he's got.
Well, then obviously, if a ghost is coming through the wall, Gooby Gary is wobbling those arms out of fear.
Okay. So, how is he wobbling them? Like,
You're looking for an
scared?
adjective? Frighteningly.
Startledly.
Startledly.
Startledly?
Startled.
Startledly?
Startled.
Is that a word?
I don't see no red line except for that one.
There it is. Startledly. Okay.
Oh, that is a word. How about that?
All right.
And screams, shit. Fuck. I'm just thinking about what I would scream.
Fuck. Sure.
Ghost.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, just freestyle how many goes you need.
Ghost. Okay.
mm-hmm.
Exclamation point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel like this is chapter 2, so we gotta really like drive some story, even if it's not
the rising
the
action
story that happens.
The action has to start rising now.
They gotta cross a threshold.
Do they know each other already?
No, they've
Okay.
never met. Gooby lives in this cottage in the woods, and the ghost lady died chopping lumber in those woods, probably like 1,000 or 100,000 years ago. God only knows.
What if Ghost Lumber made that cottage?
I think that contradicts something that happened earlier, but that's fine.
As he saw the ghost enter the room, he noticed an axe in the corner sparkling.
Okay. Perfect. Notices an axe in the corner sparkling. How do you sell sparkling? Is that it?
I think so.
Sparkling.
I think there's an
Yeah, that
L
looks
in
right.
there. Is there an L in there?
Sparkling.
Sparkling.
There's no red.
Okay, it's tiny. I can't. I have bad eyes.
Same. What?
He goes to pick up the axe to defend himself, but his wobbly arms are too weak and he can't lift it.
Okay.
Too weak and too wobbly. He's knocking it over.
What's that ghost lady's name again?
Katrine.
Katrine yells, "That's my axe."
It's Katrine's axe.
Katrine can't hold the axe anymore, for she is a ghost. So she needs a pair of proxy arms.
Okay.
But it seems like we got to overcome something about these arms. I'm too wobbly, can't pick up the axe.
Well, it's supposed to be a romance novel.
I'm thinking they need to make friends, like or reach some sort of agreement, understanding, some brief dialogue of her explaining this and assuaging Gooby Gary's fear.
Okay.
And then after that, we need a training montage.
Mm-hmm. A training montage that turns into a ghost montage where maybe she reaches around and tries to teach him to swing the axe, and then Whoopi Goldberg's there and they kiss.
Training montage into
No, there has to be like subtle hints of them like starting to like each other first.
Mm-hmm.
I think that a training montage can be full of subtle hints if you
Exactly.
really need it to.
Yeah.
There's like certain moments where they like land.
We need
on each
awkward.
other.
We need like
Katrine-
awkward wobbly push-ups, and then
And they slowly
obviously
get better.
a lot of ghost stuff.
As it gets better, there's more laughter between the two of them.
We need Katrine to roll her eyes at the progress, but then later on she's kind of like... But Gooby
Yeah, for
Gary
sure.
doesn't see it.
But
That's
we
just
see
a
it.
little aside just for Katrine.
Ghost rolls eyes.
But then maybe
Fall
he's
in
into it.
love.
Mm-hmm.
Should they fall in love this early? This is
There has to be like
chapter
a
2.
specific moment where like they touch hands and then it's like,
What if we
How
don't,
do they
we don't
touch
establish?
it?
What if we're
I
just
think
sprinkling the seeds?
Yeah, I think it needs to be very, very
like,
will they,
something
won't
like
they
they
for the
bump,
first
there's
several
something where
chapters.
they like bump each other in some way where it's like, oh, we almost.
Here's a question. I feel like a montage in a movie is a way to save time, whereas like when in a novel, you like don't want to save time. Every novel that I've ever read has like pages upon pages of like, this is not pertinent to the story at all, but it's just there to make it the length of a novel.
Are you sure this is a novel and not a screenplay?
I'm pretty sure this is a novel. It might be
Is it
written
one of
like
those
a
screenplays where the person writing it was just like, this is gonna be a screenplay. I'll just write it as such. They exist probably.
I think it's a novel. The whole point is that it's supposed to be a novel.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
so then
in
I think,
montage, there could be a specific moment where they're training together and then they like have that like moment of like, oh hey.
And then
Okay.
something happens at the end of this chapter where it's just like, oh shit, that upends everything. Maybe they're not into each other.
Well, I think I did establish in the first chapter briefly that probably the thing that causes the story to like kick into action is the cottage burns down. But I also think
So
it's
is this
fun,
a flashback?
and then it doesn't actually happen.
What I'm
Maybe.
presupposing is maybe it does happen.
maybe it
What if
does.
it does happen? And this is like a flashback of how they met, and like they've already like it's like a
Wait.
Ooh.
What if they're doing training, and during their training, Gooby Gary knocks something over and it burns the place down?
Yeah, knocks like awkwardly with his weird arms, knocks over a candle.
So Katrine is really good at like showing off, her affection, but then Gooby Gary tries it and he's so clumsy he like knocks a lantern off the table. He's like trying to coolly lean on a table, but his arms are so wobbly, he knocks it off.
Gooby Gary is so bad at flirting that he burns the cottage down.
Gooby Gary and I have that in common.
Burning the cottage down.
No, we're just bad at flirting. Probably more likely to walk into traffic or something for a bit.
I think that is I think that's a chapter. I think that is an outline of a chapter.
We did it, Joe.
We did in fact do it. Let's see. I think that I now have to decide who gets the points for that. You know what I'm gonna do? Just because this is very subjective and I want to keep it interesting, Erik gets the points this round.
Ooh.
I want to
I
get it.
bamboozled myself.
I want to get it as tight as possible. Yeah, you did.
It was a calculated move, but boy, am I bad at math.
You really blew it. You really blew it. All right, we're gonna take a second for the points to be tabulated. And while we're doing that, why don't we stop the clock here for a minute? Go ahead and stop the clock. I'm gonna stop the clock here for a minute, so I can ask, how's everybody doing? How we feeling? What are our thoughts on how the game has gone so far?
It's very.
I mean,
I can make changes to how the game has gone so far. I'm the judge, jury, and executioner. I can do whatever needs to happen. Does anybody have any gripes?
I didn't know how this game was going to go, and I feel like it's going like what I thought it was going to go like.
Okay. All right. Erik, no gripes at all?
Can I have more points?
Yeah, if you throw this out, can I get some of those too? Do
you have a reason that you want more points?
It's my gripe.
Oh, your gripe is that you want more points.
I should have more, but I don't.
You should have more, but you don't.
Well, I would like more.
Well,
according to the game, I should not. I should have the amount of points that I have right now. What I'm saying is...
Well, see, but I am the game, and I get to decide that. So, Danelle Bates, how do you feel about Erik having more points?
As long as he doesn't go over 400.
I wouldn't like him to take any of my points.
Yeah.
No, these are points that are just given from the heavens.
These are.
Are there bonus points that we can get? Is there extra credit?
Deus Points Machina.
Can I do like an essay?
I don't know if we have time for an essay, but
I definitely don't. I have.
It sounds like as long as I don't give you so many points that you have more points than Bates. Oh, there we go. Radio from Multiverse says Erik can have more points. So
Erik can have their points.
Here we go. What if we compromise and give Erik some Sky Miles?
There you go. See, that's how you compromise.
Erik, I'm gonna give you 60 more points just because that's fun. That's a fun little. That's just for us. And the clock.
All you gotta do is ask. Look at that. 269. Oh, I was going to point to it on my screen.
All right. Let's spin the wheel. Let's head into the next round, shall we? No sense in wasting any time here. Oh, wait. Okay. This game is tier. We're making a tier list. And now wagers happen. And here's what the deal is with this round. You can forego the chance of getting points in order to sabotage somebody else's points. This is like a blue shell in Mario Kart. You can say, hey, I'm going to wager a fuck ton of somebody else's points, but I can't get any points this round.
Oh, interesting.
So let's see. Erik, you are still bringing up the rear, so I will ask you to make your decision first.
I'm gonna wager 269 of my own cummies.
Okay. Ooh, taking a big swing, going big.
I was
Going
told
big.
chaos reigns.
Chaos does in fact reign. Danielle?
I'm gonna wager 40 points of Bates's points.
Okay. Bates?
I'm gonna wager 13 of Erik's points.
Now, have I
Ooh.
taken myself off the table by wagering all my points? Are there no
Nope.
points to then? Okay.
Nope, that's not the case.
So there's negative points.
There are negative points.
See, I was not aware of the negative points.
Although,
Had I known, I'd have played the game no differently. Exactly the same.
although that is an interesting thing that your plan was to take yourself off the table.
Plan.
Which which sounds like a cheat to me.
Yeah,
which
my plan.
I'm a fan of you even attempting to cheat. So I'm gonna say, you know what, Bates, you can't wager any of Erik's points because Erik maybe doesn't have any points.
Not because of anything I did or because you're valiant, but because maybe I found a loophole.
Can I wager some of Erik's Sky Miles?
Yeah, I have plenty of those.
As many of Erik's Sky Miles as you want.
I'm gonna wager 69 of Erik's Sky Miles.
Classic.
Take them all. I'm not flying anywhere. Scared of the COVID.
All right, we're playing Tears of a Clown. I don't know if that's the official name of this game, but that's what I
brilliant.
came up with. We're gonna do a tier list of Zac Efron's films. So here we go.
All right. Here's my issue with these types of games. I don't really know, and it seems like this is your own chart. But like I don't know what the S tier, because I always thought S tier was shit tier. But then I find out S tier is like the good one.
No, S tier is like super.
Yeah, S is for super.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I've been playing this game wrong, so I'm gonna
But
go in making sure I know that.
This one's just labeled good and bad, basically. So
Top tier, 17 again.
17 again. Okay. Does anybody have any problems with that? I agree with it.
No, I agree.
That's a great film.
17 again.
Great
Fucks.
movie. Thomas Lennon. Really, somebody finally letting Thomas Lennon shine for a little bit.
That would be Charlie St. Cloud.
You like
Where's
Charlie
Charlie
St.
St.
Cloud?
No, that would be no.
Okay. I haven't seen it, so I'll agree with you.
It's sad.
How
sad
do we feel?
It could have
Seth
been
Rogen
better.
moves into a house, and then his fraternity is next door, and it's really sad.
You talking about Neighbors?
No, Charlie St. Cloud.
St. Cloud.
I again haven't seen it. I have no idea. It sounded like you were describing the plot of Neighbors, though.
No, it's the plot of Charlie St. Cloud.
Okay.
So Charlie St. Cloud is Neighbors, but not funny.
Yes, Neighbors.
It's like really sad.
Let's talk about
Neighbors.
We Are Your Friends. Has anybody seen that movie? I have.
I've never seen
I have
it.
not.
Is
It's
he a werewolf on the front of it?
What's up?
Is he a werewolf on the front of it? Oh, he's got headphones. I thought he was a werewolf.
He's got
That'll
some
be
neck
cool.
shadow.
It's like he's like a DJ, and then at the end he gets a chance to be like a big time DJ. There's kind of no conflict at all in the story, which I'm a fan of.
I haven't seen it, but based on that plot, that doesn't mean it needs to be in there. 'Cause it sounds kind of meh.
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt.
Sounds somewhere between meh and they're all right.
Let's talk High School Musical. I'm gonna put them all right next to each other. 1, 2, 3.
Obviously, number one is top tier.
Correct.
Number two is they're good.
Okay.
And the last one is no.
Okay. How does everybody else feel about the third High School Musical movie?
I didn't see it.
Oh man, it's pretty
Yeah,
good.
I didn't see it either. I think
saw
I've
the
only
other
seen
one.
2, and 2, I would say it's good.
2 is pretty
Two-
good.
2 is, I don't know. I would almost say 2 is also top tier.
Wow.
I would be persuaded to say 2 is top tier.
I think that the combination of that song that he angrily sings while playing golf, and also the song that Sharpay sings that is about fucking a fish in Hawaii makes it great. Those are my thoughts.
Lorax, nope.
You didn't like
Lorax.
the Lorax?
I did not like the
I
Lorax.
thought it was all right.
I thought it wasn't bad.
That's a nope from me.
I think I love the story so much that
I do love the
any
story.
that
and
any
I love
flaws
Danny
the movie
DeVito.
had,
I go with
I just kind of overlooked.
they're all right.
There's a scene. All right, I could be persuaded to put it in there. All right.
They got music. Taylor
There's a
Swift's
scene
in
where
it.
Ed Helms' character opens a bag of marshmallows and they go flying everywhere. And I swear to God, for like 4.5 minutes, it's a montage of the fish and the bears just eating the marshmallows out of the sky. I thought I was having like a heart attack. I didn't know what was happening. It was
There's
It's the
a
best
moment-
scene in the whole movie.
When they're zoos.
All right, let's see. Let's work through some of these that I have no idea what they are. What is this? Save Ralph?
I've never seen it.
Not seen
Got
it.
a little bunny on it.
Perfect. Miracle Run? Anybody?
Have not seen it.
Haven't seen
Melinda's World.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
it. Is that little him right there?
Yeah,
He's
it totally
real little
is.
there.
Look at his cute
And
little
that's,
face.
That should go in a bad pile because the top of it is Comic Sans.
Okay.
Like the actual poster is Comic Sans, so it can't be.
It can't be good.
Let's see. The Derby Stallion.
No, I've never seen it.
Which one's the Derby Stallion?
It's either Zac Efron or the horse. So
The layered
Uh,
poster.
let's see. More that I have. The Paperboy. Has anybody seen The Paperboy?
No.
Okay.
That's John Cusack.
Yeah, it is John Cusack, and also
McConaughey.
the other guy.
Matthew
Uh,
McConaughey.
All right.
Good
Matthew
cast.
McConaughey?
Beach Bum. Also Matthew McConaughey.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
I feel like I saw it, but I don't remember anything about
I remember seeing the pictures of his like costume where he like shaved the side of his head and he's got the lines in it and stuff.
Yeah.
He looks like a real beach bum in it.
This one's called Gold. I don't even recognize this as a movie that exists.
Mm-mm.
I've never seen it.
Okay, let's see. Liberal Arts.
Never seen it.
Me
But that's
and
not on my
Roasted
list, isn't
Bells.
No, I haven't seen that one.
No, but I want to.
Yeah, that sounds so interesting.
Yeah.
At Any Price. Does anybody recognize that?
No.
No, but I wouldn't see it at any price.
Jesus. Parkland. Does anybody?
No.
No. Okay. Did anybody see Firestarter? It came out like last month.
No, but I hear people liked it.
I like the book.
It's
Okay.
Yeah, I liked the book too.
So
I didn't see the Drew Carey one. Not Drew Carey. Drew Barrymore.
Drew Carrymore. Let's see. The Greatest Showman. Thoughts? Go.
I actually never watched
I haven't seen it, but everybody I know who's seen it loves it.
It rocks ass.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
Scoob.
I haven't seen it.
Meh.
Everybody hated it so much. But I am inclined to put it in all right because everybody hated it so much.
Yeah, I lean meh. Like I would watch it again, but
I think
it's just Scooby Doo.
yeah. I think the lucky one is basically Remember Me, but 9/11 doesn't happen at the end. So like if you take 9/11 out of Remember Me, what even is it?
I don't even remember it.
I
I've
think
never
it's
seen it.
I think it's meh.
Give me a Remember Me, but give me more 9/11.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Remember Me plus an extra 9/11.
What if it's like a whole 9/11 movie, but then at the end, like nothing related to 9/11 happens at the very last minute, and everybody's just like,
Oh yeah, everybody talks about 9/11, but the 9/11 doesn't actually happen.
yeah.
Like, see, my problem
Was
with
it like a different timeline?
Yeah,
The
it's
thing
like
that I
Inglourious
thought was-
Bastards.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like, it
Quentin
makes sense
Tarantino
why
timeline.
this didn't happen in Remember Me, but I felt like in Remember Me they should have like alluded to the fact that 9/11 was going to happen at the end, because it's so jarring when it actually happens. They
Well, I mean,
should have
that's-
been
no.
That's what it was like in real life. So
gee, I
Yeah.
sure hope terrorists don't run into the World Trade Center. I feel like that should have happened a few times throughout the movie.
But none of us were saying that. Like, no, it wasn't even on our minds.
I was saying that the whole year of 2001. I was 6 years old, and I kept saying, "Hey, I sure hope nobody runs any airplanes into buildings this year." That's just like a fear I had as a kid.
Wow, you were so
Mom,
profound,
Dad, how are the World Trade
6-year-old.
Centers today? You know, you ask us that every day. Why? Just wondering.
Neighbors, both of them. Let's just put them both in the same spot because I think they're identical films.
I've actually never seen either of them, but people seem to like them.
They're good.
yeah, they're
That's
good.
what I'll say. They're good.
All right.
They're
Baywatch.
not.
I
Haven't
didn't
seen
see
it.
it.
Baywatch
That
was insane.
Insane good or insane?
Just kind of generally insane. I don't think good is the word I would use to describe it, but it
It's
was
like Baywatch when Baywatch was on television, right? Like,
Mhm.
similar, yeah, but I think more psychotic.
okay.
I'm gonna put it in the middle there. Dirty Grandpa was even more psychotic than Baywatch.
It's good. It's good.
Dirty Grandpa is fucking insane.
That Robert De Niro and Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah.
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 I get that confused with the Johnny Knoxville movies.
The
That's bad,
entire
Grandpa.
plot of
Yeah.
Dirty Grandpa is Bobby De Niro is gonna fuck Aubrey Plaza.
Oh.
All right.
Does he?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
How about the Ted Bundy movie, Extremely Wicked?
I watched half of it.
It was
And it
kind of
was-
not very good as far as I'm concerned. That's my opinion.
I didn't get to finish it because I was watching it with Lacey, and Lacey made us restart it because she missed the beginning. And then we just never finished it.
Yeah, I mean, there's no need
honestly.
to like we know what happens at the end.
Yeah. He was real creepy.
9/11.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but none of my friends that are like super into true crime liked it. So I tend to think it was bad.
It's no
Yeah.
Bundy tapes. I'll give you
I'm
that.
gonna put it at meh.
Meh.
Hairspray.
Hairspray
Up
is
here.
top.
S
Yeah.
tier, yeah, top tier.
Mike and Dave need wedding dates. I saw that in the theaters, but remember nothing about it.
I think
Sounds
it's-
meh to me.
It's somewhere between meh and all right. I'm not sure.
Okay.
The trailer looked interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's another Aubrey Plaza vehicle,
Mm-hmm.
isn't it? And Anna Kendrick
Oh,
and Adam
I'm gonna
Devine.
put
I like those
Firestarter
people.
in. They're all right because it sounds like people liked it, but also nobody saw it.
Right.
New Year's Eve.
All I remember about that movie is the
Marshall.
trailer.
I
When-
watched it. It was like all the Gary Marshall movies like that.
Like Love Actually.
My mom
Yeah,
and sister
kinda.
watch this movie every year, and they love it deeply. So
Aw.
it can't be that bad.
Is it? That's one of those ones with like the insane ensemble cast, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's
There's like a billion cameos.
I
yeah.
remember the draw in this movie was Ashton Kutcher in the trailer going, "So who you gonna kiss on New Year's Eve?"
Yeah, but
And
he's
it's like
also
the
in
creep-
Valentine's Day. Like
Is he really?
he's in so yeah, he was in the Valentine's
the-
Day one too.
Is he the connective tissue in the shared universe?
I don't think he's the same character.
He's not the same character. No,
He's a different person, which is a weird choice.
yeah.
He's not the same person in the Love Actually verse.
So
No.
there's not a continuous holiday universe.
It sucks that there
No.
isn't a continuous
It could be.
universe.
I've always said Lifetime should do that. Or
I think it's gonna be good.
They're
Yeah.
good. I think they're good as
Yeah.
fun.
Who did anyways? I also that awkward moment is another one that I remember seeing in the theaters, but I don't remember.
I watched it, but I don't remember. I think he like had an affair with like his like like he was in love with someone, and then his friend was also in, like, it was like something
I think
like that.
the only thing that I remember from this movie is that Zac Efron wore a blazer with the collar popped, and I was like, how does that look so fucking good on you?
It wasn't bad. I think I liked it when I watched it. I like a good rom-com, so I think it was
Hi.
All
I think
right.
they're all right.
All right. And the disaster artist.
Here's the thing. I really like Disaster Artist, but James Franco ruined it.
Yeah.
What? You don't like James?
He's gonna play Fidel Castro.
I can't believe it.
I used to love James Franco, but he is very bad to women.
Nah, he sucks. He
Scumbag.
sucks the whole time.
And I liked that movie when I saw it, but like for everybody else but him, I didn't think.
Well, right after the movie came out, all of the bad press about him and him being like a rapist came out, and I was like, well, now I can't like it anymore.
Okay, so no.
I think it has to go in note because James Franco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't rate it on its merits as a film.
Yeah, I think that's a good. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna. Here's what I'll do. Add a row below, and just call it James Franco is in this. Put it at the very bottom and make it red like bad.
Dave Franco,
Oh,
you're still cool.
But top tier is red also.
That's
Yeah, make it
weird.
like gray.
Is that an option? Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Or wait, just black.
Black.
Yeah.
You can't even read it.
You can't read the text.
Good. That's what he deserves.
Okay. Cool, perfect. I think that takes care of that. All wrapped up, tied up nice in a little bow.
All right, I'm gonna hop out. The end
Okay.
of this round. So
Erik?
so I can go trick or treating in the 90-degree weather.
Take
Ooh.
a popsicle.
Looks like we have. Ovary, do you have thoughts?
Oh, no, I just thought I was popping in.
Oh yeah, you are gonna be taking over as
I was just getting ready.
Eric's surrogate. Surrogate? I can't decide what the word is. There's like a word for it. Like a proxy.
Pinch hitter.
That's also.
A replacement.
Ovary. All I can say is sorry.
Hey, I have done a lot more with a lot less, so I'm ready.
Wow.
You know what? I'm
confident.
gonna say Danielle takes this round.
Yeah.
All right.
Just for the drama of it. I'm looking for drama in the point standings. Erik,
I really wanted those Sky Miles.
love you so much.
I'll make you
Happy
proud.
Halloween, everyone.
Oh yeah, Eric's taking his kids trick or treating in fucking August.
Does that mean
All
they're gonna go trick or treating twice a year?
What's that?
Does that mean they're gonna go trick or treating twice a year?
Lucky.
I mean, this year they do.
His
See,
kids are gonna have so much candy.
I'm thinking. See, I've heard of Summerween before, but I feel
was
like
still
if there's
by
going to be
October.
a second Halloween, it should be in
Like April,
yeah, right?
April or May, something like that.
Yeah, like it should be in April, like the end of April.
Spring-a-ween.
What is this? I just saw a thing.
Half-a-ween.
Half-a-ween. That's funny. Oh,
DP
I'm so
sent-
sorry to interrupt, but good afternoon, everybody. I just wanted to mention here, since we're at a good moment for this kind of thing, that as we all know, Zac Efron has made plenty of classic content for the silver screen, but before that, he was beamed into our homes during some classic television moments as well. And this week's sponsor of the Infinite Shitwheel of Chaos is also responsible for some classic television moments, because this week's episode of the Infinite Shitwheel of Chaos is brought to you by Tiffany Pollard's I Love New York Season 1. Tiffany New York Pollard is looking for love and enlisted her mother to help her weed through 20 handsome contestants vying for her love and heart. Who will come out on top? Who's just there for the money? And who really loves New York? find out 15 years ago. Thursday. 8 p.m.
Does her mom get to sleep with them first to see if they're a good match for her?
It's not that kind of show.
I gotta say, I was a big fan of this show when it was happening live. It was a spin-off of Flavor of Love, in which Flavor Flav was looking for love.
Hell yeah.
Did you ever find it?
Thank you, Miss Lizzie.
Yeah, thank you. The hat. Compliments to the chef.
Thank you.
And also thank you, Tiffany Pollard, for doing whatever. Finding love, not finding love, doing love things.
She's probably the voice now.
All right. Here we go. We're in the final round. We're in the end game now. This is the big finish. Now in this round, you can wager points if you want to, but essentially, I'm gonna decide how the game ends. So that's that. So I mean, does anyone want to do any wagers or anything?
I'd like to wager 9.
9?
Yeah, 9 points.
Okay. And Overreactor,
on Eric's behalf, can I wager 5,000 of any points he might get in the future if he ever comes back as a contestant?
Yes.
Okay. And then if I lose them, he'll just have to make up that deficit.
So he'll just start in a 5,000 point hole.
He'll just have an IOU.
Yeah, but I might win. I might win.
Show.
I might double it for him. Who knows?
That is true. That is true. Potentially, he could come out of this starting in a 5,000 point, whatever the opposite of a deficit is. Lead.
Cool.
Surplus.
Yeah.
Surplus. There you go. Perfect. Sweet. I'm gonna spin the fucking. Let's do it. Oh, hell yeah. Dragon's Tank. Hey, you ever saw that show, Dragon, with the sharks? This game is you pitch a product to me, and that's the whole game. That's it. That's the whole game. And usually Overreactor would be also playing against the field here. So she can pitch 2 products if she wants to.
Wow, this is tough because I did my best idea last time, so now I have to think of another one. And for those of you who don't know, you've heard of the Squatty Potty and the pop-up pooper, but have you heard of the drop-down dump?
It comes out of the wall.
So you could poop in peace without anyone knowing that you actually poop.
I think that
Is it like a Murphy bed toilet?
Yeah, it is exactly
That's
that.
amazing.
It is literally exactly that. I am just realizing that we never actually questioned the plumbing of it all last time.
It was there it is. You see, because then it falls out and it's and then you have a moat around your house that it goes into. So it's extra. You don't need Simply Safe or Secure Alarm or whatever, Ring doorbells. No, you just got a moat of shit around your house. And that's how people. So my product that I'm pitching to you today is it's a shit wheel around your house of where all the
it's just a shit moat.
A shit moat. Yeah. So the shit moat is what you want with the drop down dump.
I think I had labeled it shit gutter on the diagrams.
Okay. Yeah, because then it could filter up through the gutters and then it could rain shit. Like if you're having a break-in, you can just it goes up to the gutters and does a wall of shit, like a waterfall of shit.
You could pour hot oil in there too and do some medieval style.
Yeah. I mean, we could bring all that back.
Bring it back.
So,
all right.
Yeah,
I think
that's my pitch.
I'm intrigued. Do you? I don't remember how Shark Tank works, so.
And I'm offering it to you, for 49% of the company.
Okay, 49% for how much? What are you valuing this at?
I need 10,000 cummies.
Are you? Let's just say I have infinite money. How much do you think this is actually worth? Shit.
Oh God, at least like 6 million. This is like revolutionizing home security and waste management.
All right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Who wants Danielle Bates? What are you thinking? Do you have a product in mind, or should I just?
I'm good, but if I'm ready, but if Danielle wants,
I'm not
to go
ready.
first.
I'm not.
Okay.
I haven't nothing yet.
Hit me.
So the product I'm pitching to you today for 25% of my company, I'd like $8 million for purpose-built inside hammocks. I famously have a hammock that was built for outside that is in my home on a stand that has rubber feet. It works okay, but these would be hammocks that either mount directly to a wall or were otherwise easily storable, like the stand possibly folds up. I'm still in prototype phase, but my argument is that hammocks are vastly superior to couches, vastly superior to most beds, and with this piece of furniture, you're not going to be taking up any space in your living room when you need activities, but you can pull it out when you need it, and you'll be nice and comfy and lounging inside.
Now, what I will say is, I think this might be a product that already exists.
If
Don't
it
they have
does,
hammocks that mount right into the wall?
not to this extent.
Okay,
This
all
is
right.
this is on another level. I'm disrupting the hammock industry.
Okay. Ooh, okay. I do like disruptors. I'm a fan of disruptors. Okay. All right. And you're saying 8 million for 25%?
Yeah, I want a hammock in every house in America.
That's a $32 million valuation.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's gonna be worth billions. There's gonna be a hammock in every home.
Fair enough.
Maybe multiples.
That's true. Do you sleep in your hammock?
Not on purpose, but yes.
Okay. Oh, so it's comfy enough that you just fall asleep sometimes.
Yeah.
I like what I'm hearing. Danielle?
My product is rent my roommate.
Rent your roommate?
Yeah, you can rent my roommate and she'll just sit on the couch and stare at you. It'll be like you're not alone if you live alone, you know?
But it's only your roommate.
Only my roommate.
So
Every once in a while she'll clean and it'll be a surprise.
here's a question. Is this product scalable? Are you willing to get more roommates in order to scale this?
You know, I'm willing to get more roommates, probably not in my home, but we'll keep them in a warehouse.
Okay. All right. So you're willing to have a warehouse full of roommates
Yeah.
at any given time. So this is like you can have a roommate for a couple days.
Sure, yeah. It's so you're not alone, you know?
Are you willing to
someone in the house?
Like multiple different types of roommates?
Sure.
Like a variety, like you can maybe rent a bad roommate, see how that feels.
Sure, you can rent different kinds of roommates and see which one is the right fit for you, you know, ones that do, ones that don't, you know.
Rent a roommate that leaves like notes about things that aren't even like relevant to your just, oh, I went to the store today.
Yeah. You get text messages that you didn't ask for.
I love this, like having a son in college, like to be able to rent a roommate before he had that experience, so I could show him like maybe you have a passive aggressive roommate who's like this or that, and that would have been a way for him to like know what it's like.
Yeah, and they'll be compensated for their. It's not like I'm gonna just give my roommate away for free.
Like it's kind of like Postmates. Like
sure, but with people,
the people pay you, and then you give the roommate that is rented, like 20% of what the people pay you.
It's like reverse Airbnb.
Yeah. And the bonus is you get the roommate, so you have half of your rent taken care of, but they're always away, so it's like you're living by yourself.
Exactly.
All right. What are you valuing this at, and how much are you willing to give me?
I'm willing to give you 20% of the company. I'm valuing at 10 million.
You're valuing it at 10 million, or you're valuing 20% of it at 10 million?
20% at 10 million.
Okay. So this is...
I can't lie, it's a good idea.
This is a $50 million company, as far as you're concerned.
If that's what the math is, then yes.
Okay. Here's the thing. I kind of do like your pitch the best. I think you have the best pitch, but I'm going to need a little bit more than 20%. Would you be willing to go up to 35% for 10
I'd be
million?
willing to go up to 35%.
35%?
Before the deal is closed, I'm so sorry to interrupt. Overreactor is supposed to be pitching 2 products.
That's true. Overreactor, would you like to pitch a second product?
Sure.
You're
TV for that.
The pitch to beat right now is Rent My Roommate.
Okay. You've heard of Rent My Roommate. You've even heard of Win My Wife. But have you heard Have My Husband? That's right. With Have My Husband, you can have someone else's husband for... This is a bad idea. We just started to swinging. Yes, that's right. With Have My Husband and Win My Wife, you can be in your very own collapsible hammock, and you can swing with other people's partners in said hammock.
What? Okay, so what? See, now the problem with this is that Danielle's product is infinitely scalable. You could potentially get an infinite number of roommates. There are laws that say how many husbands you're allowed to have. Okay,
so then instead of Have My Husband, we'll call it pick a no, God, this is going bad. Hold on. You've heard of Win a Wife and Have a Husband, but have you heard of Order an Ovary? That's right. For just one small price, you get to order things from me and buy them.
How much are you valuing your Etsy account at, Ovary? And how much of it are you willing to give me?
Well, currently it's not valued at anything because I haven't marketed it yet, but it's still in like the idea phase, right? But ultimately, I mean, this could go like so viral, like big time. So I'm thinking like $20 billion.
20 billion is the value?
For half of it, for 49%.
Okay. See, and you're willing to give up 49%.
Yeah, with your investment, we could turn Order an Ovary into like a bajillion-dollar industry.
I mean, I do find 49% very attractive, but I will say I'm gonna make the deal with Danielle. I really like Rent a Roommate, or Rent My Roommate. I think I'm not gonna lie. I think it's maybe potentially an idea that could work in the real world, and I think that's value. And I think it's also very funny. So I'm gonna give this game to Danielle. But before I decide the final points, we do traditionally have a show and tell round. So if you have something, like a weird little guy, or like,
okay, I'll be right back.
Whatever you gotta share that could affect my decisions on the final points.
Are we waiting for Ovary to come back?
No, but do you have a thing in mind already?
I do. I have my roommate.
Oh shit.
Swinging a knife.
This is the prototype right here.
Oh shit. Wow. Does she have a knife?
Yeah, she's cutting charcuterie.
I'm the
Knife roommate.
Does the roommate come with a free knife?
Sure.
The roommate brings that you can steal if you time it right.
See, there you go.
Perfect. That's a good. Bates, do you have anything to share?
Yeah, I'd like to share that I've been sitting next to frequent Board Castle collaborator James Hartenfeld this entire time. He's holding, I think, a chinchilla or a large guinea pig.
Look at that guy. Oh, there he goes.
He's gone. He's gone.
He's gone on to greener
He
pastures.
has stage fright.
Oh man. Overreactor, what do you have to share?
Okay, so I just wanted to give people an idea of the cool things that they'll see on my Etsy site whenever I launch it soon. Pens made out of crazy things like Legos, books.
Uh-oh.
Oh God.
Oh God. The blurry background does not like your pen.
No, but I'll hold it right there. So that's cute stuff. But then you inspired me to do creepy things. So here's a creepy thing I made.
What, a brain?
It's a baby.
It's a little baby's head.
Okay.
And it's like got a little flower. But then I made this creepy thing.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
I definitely won't dream about these things.
And she's got a little treasure troll purse.
Did she
I
kill
think-
that troll herself?
Did she what?
Did she kill that troll herself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are fun things to look forward to. That was my show and tell.
All right. It's time for me to make some final decisions on points. Can you bring up the current standings? Okay, here we go. Since I'm gonna take mercy on Erik, I'm gonna say Erik can have 300 of those theoretical future points.
That's fair.
Bates, you said you were wagering 9,
Yeah.
and Danielle, you didn't wager anything.
Wait for anything.
Okay, Danielle, I am go. Oh shit, where did the numbers go? Okay, Danielle, I'm gonna give you 200 points. And Bates, I'm gonna say you lose 70 points.
Oh no.
Now, I know I could just leave it here and Erik would probably be happy knowing that there were 300 points for him available, but I technically did wager 5,000. So wouldn't that mean that he currently has negative 4,700 if you gave him 300?
You know what? You're right.
Yeah,
You're
I just
right.
wanted to make sure we're following the rules.
You're right. Erik does have negative 4,700. Yeah, I mean, we got to follow the rules.
Yeah, and I mean, he could have had negative 5,000. It could have been worse for him.
And
So
actually, since we're at it, Bates, you did only wager 9, so I'm only going to take away 9. I'm only going to take away 9. But I think that does make Danielle the winner still. Yeah?
Very good.
Thank you.
Well played. Well played.
And yeah, I think that is that's gonna be the Danielle. Do you have an acceptance speech?
I couldn't have done it without my roommate.
You really couldn't have. All right. Who else has got? Does anyone else have anything important they need to say to the world? Anything they want to tell the internet about?
If you're on Instagram, follow me My Instagram handle is making you laugh _maybe.
Okay, cool, good. You don't have a link to your Etsy store yet, I guess.
No, not yet.
All right.
But did DP have something?
Oh yeah, that is a good question. Hey, DP Snacks, do you have anything that you wanna let the world know about? There's that Instagram account. Did you want to say anything, or are you just gonna stand there like that?
Thanks for asking, Clan.